Welcome, Cancer, to your July 2025 reading, and happy birthday to all you Cancers born in July. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Now, if you would like a mini reading from me, I'll just jump straight into it here, guys, while I'm turning your cards over. All you have to do is hit the little thanks button. It should, I say donate button, but it says thanks with a little heart and a dollar sign in it, I think. Hit that. Nominate the amount you would like. I don't have a set fee. I was giving them away for free, but a lot of people weren't coming back and watching them, so I was just putting my energy and effort into doing the readings for nothing. So this way, if you pay for it, at least you'll come back and watch it. Now leave a comment in the comment section below with what you'd like, with a question or what you'd like me to focus on in general, and I will film your video just like I am now, and I will leave a link to your little reading in response to your comment, and you'll be able to click on that and you'll be able to access your video from there. Now, also, if you'd like to help my channel, because essentially that's why I'm also doing this, is if you like crystals, jewelry, antiques, check out my website as well. I've got the link in the comment section below, I think, or in the description below anyway, and you can help me out by purchasing stuff that you like from there as well. But let's get into your reading. Now, wow, you start out the month with the card of a victory here, the Six of Wands. This is awards, this is promotions, this is you know, having the people around you, your peers, looking at you and saying, well done. This is a great achievement here in that Six of Wands. So for a lot of you, if you have been struggling in any area, I mean, you've got a lot of pentacles around here. So it could be to do with your finances, or your career, but you are certainly riding into July on a really big high here with a lot of success and a lot of glory as well. I mean, you've got the Ten of Pentacles right beside it. What a wonderful card of abundance here. This is working hard, building up your wealth, getting to a place where you're quite happy with what you've achieved so far financially, but definitely a card of abundance here, absolutely, and your money, your focus. But I feel like there's also, you've got the Judgment here, so there's a bit of a wake-up call when it comes to some stuff that's going on in your life. You might be getting a calling to do something a little bit different, to go in a different direction in terms of your career, because I do see the Eight of Pentacles here, which is that card of the apprentice of learning, and you've got quite youthful energy here. You've got two pages, which is often describes people in your life that are younger than you. So these could be your children if you have any, or certainly younger siblings, younger people around you, but in general it is youthful kind of energy. So I feel for a lot of you, you could be learning some new skills and applying those to a new career, or certainly a new direction that you may want to go in here. But yes, it's interesting. You've got two pages and a king here. This could be like a nice little family here. I was getting the vibe. So we've got, like I said, two kids and a mum or a dad, or two younger siblings and a parent here. But the Page of Wands is that, I would normally read this as a Sagittarius, by the way, but this can be any fire sign, so a Sag, a Leo, or an Aries. But in general, pages are messages or messengers, so you could be getting some really wonderful news. And the fact that this is, you've got the Six of Wands here, I feel like you could be getting some news about you actually receiving a job that you might have gone for, or receiving a pay rise, or getting that promotion. or just getting an award, or hearing some really good news about a creative project that you've been putting a lot of energy and effort into as well. So that's really wonderful. I love that. But when I talk about star signs, I'll just clarify, it's more about the character of the person that these cards are describing. The star signs are just a guide. So we've got, as I said, a Sagittarian here, or a fire sign, and we've got a Pisces here in the Page of Cups, and you've also got a Gemini or Libra or an Aquarian here, or cups are Cancers like yourself. You're also a water sign, a Scorpio or a Pisces. But two younger energies here. These could be your kids, and as I said, they describe the character of the person more so. So this is someone fiery, adventurous, excitable, inquisitive, asks a lot of questions. And this is someone a little bit more introverted, a little quieter, very emotional, very affectionate, and kind of snuggly, and one of those kind of kids that isn't afraid to kiss you in front of their friends and say, "Love you, Mum, love you, Dad." That kind of child, very affectionate, very emotionally stable. So I love this for you. But there could be some newness here in your emotions and in your inspiration, your energy levels even. There's a new beginning here, I feel, for a lot of you in those regards as well. I feel like, you've got the Nine of Wands here right beside the King of Swords, and the Nine of Wands is that energy of the wounded warrior, of that, how can I put it? It's like a struggle that you have gone through that you always feel like, am I there yet? Have I reached the end? Have I fought this battle and won? Well, the Nine of Wands is kind of that energy of just before you succeed, just before you get that prize. There's one more push. Don't give up, because you are going to be successful here. And as I said, that Judgment card, there's a wake-up call here. There's even a calling for you. You are being called to do something here. Whether this is, like I said, going in a new direction, a new pathway here in terms of your career, or just even when I was turning the cards over, I was even getting a feeling of this is like a family unit here. And if you perhaps have been struggling within a family unit, there's a sort of a message here to not give up. Keep pushing, keep fighting the fight. You are almost there. Exactly what I was saying about the Nine of Wands. But the King of Swords here, this is someone that is they're very intellectual. They're very, what's the word? Non-emotional. Not that they don't have emotions, but they approach everything with a logical mind before they're using their emotions. Everything is kind of based on the facts and the way it is. And so in a way, this is a really good person to go to if you need advice. This can be someone like a lawyer, a doctor, a therapist, someone that can, tell it how it is. Give you guidance on any situation based on the facts as well. But the King of Swords, I would read this generally as a Gemini. It is any air sign because this is a general reading. But, the Gemini, it has those two sides of us. And it's interesting that you've got these two pages as well. I'm getting this feeling of two directions that you could be going in here, or you're juggling a couple of things here in the air. You're juggling your emotions, you're juggling your passions, your desires, that kind of energy here. Just because we've got the the Gemini card and these two pages. And, you know, I feel like it's almost like there's two sides of you, that in a way there is some sort of, it's pulling you in two different directions here, but this Judgment card is calling you, and I feel like it's like, don't give up, hang in there. Yeah, it's interesting. You know, Gemini is the twins, and these two pages here, I don't know if any of you may have twins out there, or two kids that are perhaps a little bit opposite in, you know, if you look at the imagery. I always love to look at the imagery. By the way, this is the Gilded Tarot deck here. I don't know if I said that, but there is this pull here, I feel, in two directions. And like I said, for a lot of you, this is your heart over your inspiration, your desires, or almost. But we'll get some clarifying cards out to get a bigger picture. I hope that was making sense for a lot of you. But yeah, we'll get some more out. Now, this is just my normal mystical tarot that I love to use to clarify. Wow, there is a celebration here. I feel like with the Six of Wands, the Three of Cups, you're absolutely celebrating a win here for some of you. And as I said, this could be something to do with your career. This could be an event as well, a marriage. I mean, the Page of Cups, as I said, pages are messages or messengers. So you might be hearing about some wonderful news about a marriage, a christening, a wedding that's happening. You could be getting married. You could be going to this wonderful emotional event and celebration here. The Three of Cups is getting together with people that you love and you love to be with. And I mean, look, if it's your birthday, that is probably absolutely, could be a birthday party surrounded by those that you love. Yep, you've got, this is you showing up. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's not Cups, it's Pentacles there, the Queen of Pentacles. This I would normally read as a Virgo, by the way. But again, I feel like financially you are doing so well, and you're surrounding yourself with beauty. You're enjoying your life. You've worked hard, and now it's time to really enjoy your life. Enjoy what you've worked so hard for. You know, I feel like you're surrounding yourself with luxuries and making your house calm and filled with love and beautiful energy and that kind of stuff. And look at that, the Wheel of Fortune. There is so much luck here for you, Cancer. Sorry, I'm just pulling these cards out. They fell out in a clump and I was just doing them one at a time. I'm not just picking them up from the deck. This always happens when I get the clarifiers out. They do come out in a clump and then they make a lot of sense. But that Wheel of Fortune, I mean, look, this can talk about having a bit of a windfall in July, but this is that karmic wheel that turns in our favor more often than not here. And things are working out for you really nicely in July. And as I said, there is great abundance showing up here in the Ten of Pentacles, that Queen of Pentacles. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is someone that's really earthy. I mean, this can be a Capricorn or a Taurus as well, any earth sign here. But this is that energy of that person that is very grounded, very down to earth, very caring. They're that person that can organize everything. They've got the, you know, they take the kids to school in the morning, they go to work, they do a full day, they come back, they pick up the kids, they cook the dinner, they get the kids' homework done for, you know, help them get their homework done. Then they'll go out and on the weekend and do all the gardening and go to committee meetings. And, you know, it's that kind of energy. It's quite busy. They're the sort of person that's there for everyone else. And often if this doesn't describe someone in our life. It talks about what you will be kind of going through as well in July. You'll be the person that everyone kind of turns to for help and assistance and support there. But you've got this, Cancer. I love that. But again, I love this energy of that Queen of Pentacles because it's such abundant, wonderful energy. And look, another pentacle here, the Six of Pentacles. Now I feel, I'll put this over here. I feel that you will be in a position of really giving in July. And also, if it's not you being charitable and giving, you might be giving some money away to your favorite charity. You might be helping out with your favorite charity if you're not physically giving money, just with your time or your energy as well. But this is a card of duality. It's a reciprocal card. So you might be giving, but you also may be getting things from those around you, whether it is time, money, energy, that kind of stuff. There is this kind of reciprocal energy here, but really, really nice card again of abundance, of flowing, of you know, prosperity flowing. And you know, it's a busy kind of energy, a lot of fast things happening here for you with the Knight of Wands. This is passion. This is racing in where angels fear to tread. So a lot of kind of inspirational kind of energy here for you as well. And it could be to do with the party. You might all of a sudden decide that you do want to have a celebration for whatever event is going on in your life. You'll know what it is, whether it's your birthday, whether it's a celebration, somebody else's party. You might just decide off the cuff to do something when you hadn't. So you will be running around and doing a lot of things really quickly and putting your hand up to help out here as well with that Knight of Wands. But look, you are showing up in your own reading here, Cancer, 2 Queens and the Queen of Cups. How beautiful. This is someone that's really emotionally mature. They are the most loving, caring queen. And when you get several queens in a reading, it talks about you being nurtured. I mean, you personally could be nurturing those around you as well, but I feel like this is a time that you will be nurtured as well. But a lot of loving and supportive energy around you in July. And, you know, I really feel like you're going to be capable of doing a lot of stuff as well. It's really nice, but it's interesting. 2 Queens, 2 Pages, you know, yeah, Pages. As I mentioned, I'm feeling like that. This is definitely youthful energy here around you, which is keeping you quite young as well, which I really like there for you, Cancer. Let's get a few more cards out. You've got the 5 of Cups, King of Wands. Wow, 2 Kings. Ooh, there could be a wedding here for some of you. Excuse me, guys, I'm just going to cough. I do apologise for that. And I don't want to stop the video. I'm just going to have a drink of tea. Just one sec. I'm sorry, it happens when I talk a lot. But look at this. Sorry, I haven't finished putting the cards out. You have the Lover's card, which is the Gemini, and you've got the 9 of Wands again. So there's a lot of repeat messages here. So Gemini, so there is a significant choice here, absolutely, I feel that you do need to make. And it is one where you are sort of being pulled in 2 directions and sort of a head and a heart kind of situation where you might really passionately want to do something, but your heart is kind of pulling you in this direction to say, well, I should be doing this. It's kind of this energy here. But again, that Nine of Wands, interesting that that comes out twice. This is that wounded warrior. That is that one final push. But it's a real card of success. And it almost here feels like there's a situation in your life where you really want to protect what it is you've created. Whether it's whether it's your family unit and maintaining the status quo and keeping things as they are and keeping things together, or whether if you're single, this is a career that you have really worked hard to build and you now want to protect your position in your career, make sure it is growing in the direction that you want it to. Or if you've created something like an artistic project, you put a lot of energy and effort into something, and now you have to kind of protect what you created and make sure that nobody steals your ideas or puts it down or does anything to harm that in any way. But I feel like the Nine of Wands is you having spent a lot of time working hard to create your dreams here, Cancer. And I feel like, that there has been a little bit of sadness and struggle, emotional struggle along the way. You've got that Five of Cups there, which kind of does say, it talk about that sadness that you've been carrying for a while. But the story of the Five of Cups is, although there are cups that are spilled, or in this deck are on their side, so they can't hold any fluid, they can't hold any love, any emotion or anything like that, because they're on their side or they've been spilled over. But you've got two cups right behind you that are filled with everything your heart desires. And so although the contents in these cups have spilled or aren't in there, if you focus on that, you're not actually seeing what potentially you have right there. All you have to do is turn around and focus on it, and then you have these wonderful cups that are, like I said, filled with all of the joy, all of the happiness, all of the wishes come true. All of your desires are in those cups. So you need to really choose here in a way. Do you kind of focus on the sadness, focus on the pain that you have, or the struggle that you have gone through, or do you focus on what it is that you want to maintain, and you've already got these cups, you want to utilize them and see what's in them. But I feel like there's such stability here. This is the wedding card, that Four of Wands. But this is that card of building a stable, strong, secure environment. And, the King of Wands, this is an Aries, a significant Aries here, but this is someone that really, I feel like, is part of this, of building this happy, secure environment. Or if this doesn't represent a person in your life, this is you taking control of your situation and calling the shots. You're making plans for a wedding. You're making plans to move and build a new home. You're really, and the beauty of the King of Wands is not only are you making the plans, you've got the strength and the willpower to actually put those plans into action. So I really feel like July is going to be a big month of decisions and one final push. Don't give up. Don't give up. That's the main message here. And the fact that you've got that twice, wow, Cancer. Well, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I absolutely love it. If you would like a reading, as I said at the beginning, just click the donate button or the thanks button, nominate your chosen amount, leave your question in the comments section below, and I will film your video and leave a link in response to your question where you can access it. I'll try and get back to you right away to let you know when you can expect your reading, just because if I get multiple requests, it can take some time to get back to you, because I work full-time as well. This isn't all that I do. But yes, and as I said as well, if you'd like to help out in other ways, please check out my website for beautiful crystal jewellery, all one-off pieces, all handmade and designed by my beautiful mum there for you as well. So have a great month, Cancer, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.